Hi, so today I want to talk about how to set up or store all of your Cadillac tower apparatus. It seems to me that there's lots of different ways of doing it, of course, but there are efficient ways and inefficient ways. So I'm going to share my way because, yeah, I think it's the most efficient. You could see that I have the push-through bar hooked up with its storage chain, and some of you have a storage strap, and I have the trapeze of my tower actually hooked into the push-through bar. It's a super way to store it and then still remember to use it. If you don't have your trapeze hooked up, it's like taken off and it's underneath your apparatus or it's stored away in a closet, you know what? You're never going to use it. You say, what exercises are on there anyway? A bunch of really good ones, including a brilliant exercise that everybody, from my perspective, ought to do, which is the breathing exercise with your leg in the trapeze. Hence the trapeze table. It has two trapezes, this one and the rollback bar is another trapeze bar. Well, then what do you do with it when you don't need it? You take it out and you flip it over one side. Now, it mustn't live there because if it does, the spring gets bent and then the spring ages poorly. So this is just flipped over to the side for a short period of time while you're using the push-through bar. You take your push-through bar down and you hook it on with its spring. You do your push-through exercises, and then you don't let it drop down and live down low. You hook it back up. You then go, oh, I have a trapeze that I could play with. Maybe I should do a trapeze-related exercise. Ha-ha! Add to your exercises and choices. And when you don't need it, you stow it back here. Please stow all of your apparatus with springs with long, unsprung springs. So there's no tension on the springs, it's not pulled out. Same thing with a reformer. And they're long, they're not resting on the metal piece on top, hanging over, which will then ultimately, as I said, injure the springs or help them make them age poorly. So with that, again, push through bar with its strap hung up or its chain, and then you stow your tower in here, your trapeze bar. You will actually use it far more than if you just stow it away somewhere where you're not going to use it. So with that, a good way to store everything. Thanks.